Hi guys, I'd like to take you a look at a few clips which I've taken from a couple of videos I took over the years and try to figure out what they all have in common. So here we go. Guys, since I uploaded this video, I've had some questions in the comments as to why the weasel would let loose of the rat instead of eating it. Although I was just standing there filming and only moved towards them when the weasel would let loose of the rat. I've asked this question to myself and may have come to a possible solution to this because the whole thing reminded me of something. That is, shortly before the weasel would let loose, I zoomed in on both, and this might have triggered the weasel to let loose. This kind of behavior I have observed that in quite a number of times when I was filming birds. That is, when I would zoom in or zoom out on them, that they would just fly away. So I'll go a little bit into detail into this in the following, and perhaps this will clear up the whole thing. When you're filming and then zooming, the animal will see something like this. It will recognize the camera lens as an eye that is focused on it or that's homing in on it, and hence interpret as a potential threat. Of course, this whole thing is just a correlation, but I think it's a very strong one because it happens quite often when filming. For it to happen, there have to be some things the case though. For example, the animal needs to notice the camera lens or the eye. In case of the weasel, it was very busy fighting the rat, so at first it didn't notice the camera. Only when it finished the job, it realized that there was a camera lens zooming in on it, and so it decided it would be better to flee. Then the animal needs to be close by. If it isn't, then it has all the time in the world to flee, and probably it won't care. And third, the animal is not used to camera lenses or cameras or such devices. So if it has encountered cameras or camera lenses before and doesn't perceive them as a threat or as an eye or another animal that wants to eat it, then it probably won't react to it. So there you have it. As soon as you point your eyes or your camera lens on an animal, that animal might perceive your eye or the camera lens as a threat, especially if you zoom in on it or home in on it, because this obviously shows the animal that you have interest in it. What kind of interest, it doesn't know. Usually it would think or feel that you would want to eat it, because why else would you look at it? And so, especially with animals that are smaller than you, they will probably try and get away from you or the camera, so to get out of sight. And this is obviously something that can happen with any animal, not just with birds, as we can see here. So zooming in and then goodbye.